This is my channel, Justified Talks, because I be talking. And when I be talking, I be talking. Yeah, I ain't see that. So today, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. And thinking that you need to celebrate it to feel validated or loved. When in all actuality, if you have love within yourself, you don't need to celebrate a day that's going to make you feel like, oh my God, everybody loves me, everybody wants me, everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I say that to say this. I was in a relationship for 2 years, 355 days. And granted, we both knew the relationship was headed to I'm not gonna say point of no return. I'll say like maybe like a rocky area. Shit, possibly the point of no return. But out of all the years that, we had been together, I was like super excited for this Valentine's Day because I felt like maybe he finally got the fact that it mattered to me and that it was gonna be like special and shit, even though we wasn't really like feeling each other like that. I just felt like there was like an ounce of care, just a little ounce. And today came, and we probably ain't been broken up a long time. We probably been broken up like a week. And today came, and again, it didn't mean nothing to him. But to me, it's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, whatever, whatever. I'm happy, whatever. And, like, even though, you be, breaking up with people and shit, you be like, okay, we good, we gonna work it out. And Valentine's Day coming up, and if he really care, he gonna do this and he gonna do that, he gonna do this and he gonna do that, and in all actuality, he ain't gonna do none of it, but you just like hoping that it would be a change, and that sucks. However, it will be fine, because with every relationship, and not just a relationship with like not a relationship with like a person you with, or like a friendship, like any type of shit, a relationship, a friendship, a situationship. Sometimes you expect things from people that they don't have in them. And like when with you accepting or expecting, I'm sorry, with you expecting things from people, thinking that like they're gonna do it because they love you or whatever, it's just really you letting yourself down. Like you don't have, if you, only thing you need to accept or accept either one of the accepts or the accepts or the incepts or the whatever. You just have to accept the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. If somebody truly loves you, they're gonna do things that they know that will make your heart smile. I seen today a man who was definitely an Instagram video. Granted, it could be fake. Hey, maybe it could be real. But it's a man on a bike with like 100, 100 balloons, 100 Valentine's Day balloons. And he bringing it to his shorty. And it's like, this man don't got a car. Like, this man don't got. Who knows what he got, what he ain't got. But he's dead ass on a bike. You know what I'm saying? Like, riding to bring his shorty balloons because he know that as soon as his shorty get those balloons, her heart is gonna smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's beautiful. Like, you know, like you wanna. It ain't even like it could be like little things. It don't necessarily gotta be you riding on a bike with 100 balloons. It could be you just getting a card and saying "I love you" in the card or something. You know, or like yeah, everybody thinks today is special, but you special to me every day. Like whoa, like you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So it's like people like me, as much as I'm a I'm kind of like a fake love guru because I love, you know. But like for a person like me, like when it comes to like love and stuff, it's like you can only give so much, and if it's not reciprocated, then it's not reciprocated. And if you, not even if you should never like love someone so much that you sacrifice your own like happiness. And then get like caught up in a day where you think like, oh, maybe today. And you know, I'm not even gonna sit here and say, hey, I've dated this many men and they have had, they have given me this and they have done that. I've dated several men that do not so called. See, I'm put the quotation marks up with my bad fingers and everything. I have dated many men who so called don't, you know, celebrate Valentine's Day. However, because they know how it makes me feel, they've gone like that they've like done things to show me like they appreciation, you know what I mean? Like I know I don't celebrate, but since it makes her happy and she does so much on occasion, not all the time. You know, that she could get a little, not even get, she can be shown a little gratitude. You know, it be like that though. But the difference between a woman and a man is like when it comes to hurt with the woman, like, I'm not even gonna say all women. With me, I hurt now, I cry. I'm very sensitive. I'm a gentle giant, even though I'm not a giant, I'm just big. I'm a gentle giant. I'm an emotional gangster. And, like the shorty be sad, sometimes, chemical imbalance kicks in and you be like, oh my god, I'm so sad. But like we hurt and then eventually we move on. Like eventually the crying turns into laughter, the sadness turns into happiness, the loneliness turns into solitude. The loneliness doesn't necessarily turn into you being with somebody else and you being happy with them and you wanting to be with them and all that extra shit. It just like it could be like just you finding yourself and being happy with yourself while you're alone. You know? It's like solitude. So at the end of the day, from what I heard, Valentine's Day is about a man who was arrested on Valentine's Day or something like that. And he was in jail. And then there was a massacre, pardon me, in France. And he wrote one of the most beautiful love letters ever. I don't know if Shorty ever got the letter or not, or if I don't know what happened with the story. But from what I heard, the Saint Valentine's Day massacre is about a guy writing a letter while he was locked up in jail, and then everybody outside the jail was getting killed. I don't know. I don't know if Shorty got the letter or not. However, whether she got the letter or not, right? And whether he was like super duper in love with her and wanted to be with her for the rest of her life and all that, right? If she didn't feel that shit, right? If she didn't feel the way he felt, isn't that the real massacre? Like, I love you beyond measure, but not only do you feel my love isn't enough, you don't understand it. So that's the hurt. That's the hurt for him, and it's a hurt for her. Because at the end of the day, he will see that no matter how much he loved, it wasn't enough. And she will always feel like it was never enough. Boom. So he could have wrote the letter and it could have been the most beautiful letter ever written. The most sexy flexy shit ever. The most beautiful a letter that she will pass down to her children. But if he wrote that letter with all his love and all his might and poured out his soul, and she couldn't reciprocate that letter, that's the massacre within itself, right there. St. Valentine's Day massacre. Meanwhile, yeah, out like I just seen a grown ass man with red shoes on. Granted, if he would have been like, "Hey, mom, what's up with you going to this Valentine's Day dinner with me or whatever? I'll be like, okay, so we ride and we in there, we lit. I definitely would have went. However, karma, being that I am in this mood and in this state, I'm a judge. Hmm. You got them shoes on because you love your girl. And she love you back and it's some beautiful ass shit. But if he wrote her that letter and she got it and she didn't reciprocate it or understand it or appreciate it or want it, and he's pouring out his whole entire soul and heart and everything because he loves this person so much, that's the massacre within itself. So is the Saint Valentine's Day massacre oxymoron? Is it some real shit? Or is it like just something made up? Because I know in France, the St. Valentine's Day massacre is a day of mourning. And are they mourning because of the massacre or are they mourning because she did not love that man the way he loved her? People mourn differently. You feel me? And you don't have to mourn just death. You could mourn anything. Your cat could go missing and you mourning your cat missing. Like people mourn on different types of things. So is he mourning the massacre of his heart? And then everybody going out and getting red balloons and stuff? That's so sad. But give me some balloons and flowers or whatever. Okay. But that's dumb sad. Like, I remember one time, oh my God, my best Valentine's Day ever. I was in, and it's crazy because I'm 37 and I was in the eighth grade and I was dating this boy and his name was Lucas Ingram. And he was dumb fun or whatever. He was Jamaican, I was Haitian. We was like a Caribbean mix or whatever. And the chorus class, the kids that could sing and shit, they did like they did like these singograms and shit. So like so like they had the chorus kids comes in the art class and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I wonder who this is for. And they come in, right? And then they start singing. And I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, Sabine, this is for you. And I'm like, this is for me? And they're like, yeah, this is for you. And they start singing, all my life, I pray for someone like you. And I was like, what? And I think God that I finally found you. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, what? I was like 13, mad in love, like first love ever. Like, and then after that, like they left or whatever, and all the girls was like, oh, that's so cute, whatever. And then I go to the hallway, and here's Lucas with balloons and a teddy bear. And the teddy bear said, today, tomorrow, and forever, I love you. And I was like, with a little balloon, and the little balloon like never popped. It's like the air stayed in there forever. It was like mad. Like, I was like, no, this is mad sweet chocolate candy, all that shit. But me, the same day after he had the brilliant idea of having me get a singogram, I sent him one too. And I sent him Monica for you I will and shit. And then I had my stepsister. This was after Valentine's Day though. I had her take me to like the mall to get him some Michael Jordan cologne at 13, mad in love type shit. Like, oh, this is what Valentine's Day is like and whatever. And then we broke up over some dumb shit. And he started dating my arch nemesis. And then that's when I realized, you know what? What's that song Doja Cat got called Ain't Shit? Y'all look that up and y'all see. Look at what you did. Let me see your grin. When they say ain't shit, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not you dated Vanessa after nah. Not not you got engaged to Vanessa. Nah. Not Vanessa that I fought twice. No. But anyways, so from then I was like, And then the next Valentine's Day I had that I remembered was I was dating this guy named Greg. And here comes Greg, like, oh, I love you, type shit, all this extra stuff. I was dating Greg. Greg was like 12 years older than me, so he was 1 year older than my brother. My brother was not feeling that shit. I'm dating Greg or whatever. Valentine's Day come, I don't see Greg. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what happened to Greg? Calling Greg phone going straight to voicemail. Like, yo, what's up, Greg? What the fuck? What you got? Oops. Pardon my French. What the F, Greg? What you got going on? Like, what's up? Still ain't hear from Greg. Then Greg randomly pops up at my house with flowers, a teddy bear, balloon, and all this. When popped up at my house February 19th, excuse me, sir, you 5 days late. And then he gonna try to bring me the flowers that he said he brought me on Valentine's Day. He brought me the flowers that he said that he brought me on Valentine's Day. So 5 days later, them shits is dead. Not you brought me a big ass teddy bear and dead flowers. Talking about he got locked up. Back then I ain't know, but I looked it up and he really was locked up. So it'll be alright, you know. But still, you couldn't have got new flowers from the gas station, my nigga. You couldn't have gotten new flowers from the gas station, my mans. Absolutely not. What's that song Doja Cat got? You not for real. You not for real bought me dead flowers, bro. Talking about I was in jail, so here go the flowers that I got you. While I was in jail, I got pulled over and my registration was over. Excuse me? You should have called me from the jail and said Happy Valentine's Day. How about that? So from then, and I was 21 then, I was like, y'all, y'all poo, like my ex would say. Y'all poo. Cause you heard? So that's how I feel about Valentine's Day. And that's why I'm wearing black. Cause I'm mourning the love that I gave and I didn't receive. You heard? However, comma, it is what it is, and this too shall pass. And you may not like me now, but later you will be kissing my ass. You heard? I don't know who you thought I was, but this is who I am. And on that note, I'm going to sign out on y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy New Year. Happy shit. Happy. I'm a holla.